and make sure the bastard's dead. Move, Lieutenant Baird.
There goes a record. What? I went from lieutenant to war criminal in less than a week.
As you were.
The accused are denied any right to an attorney and may not question the authority of this tribunal.
So we can't ask why you're doing this now.
At the conclusion of this tribunal, I will issue a fair and swift verdict.
Right, of course you will.
Colonel, are we being charged with doing our job?
The charges will be defined as I hear your testimony. Now, Lieutenant Baird, begin with the last time we saw each other.
A convoy needed some fresh rifles. We got volunteered. It didn't sound like the most glamorous mission in Halberd.
It wasn't supposed to be, Lieutenant.
Whatever it was, it looked like it was headed right for our convoy. Only Pat knew he was looking, but he didn't say anything. Not yet. Colonel, I'll tell you what we saw. The grub's secret weapon.
So you say, Lieutenant. So you say.
We went as fast as we could, sir. There was no saving that convoy. I'd heard other units talk about the glowing wretches, but I thought that was just soldiers telling stories. Turns out it's not. Our old convoy had been wiped out in minutes. Never seen anything like it.
We have to find whatever did this.
Big ugly coming up! When those wretches died, they exploded like they'd been drinking out of a fuel tank. I hoped we wouldn't be seeing them again anytime soon.
Colonel Loomis, this is Lieutenant Baird. Big problem, sir. Our convoy just got destroyed.
Then move on to the Museum of Military Glory. It's under attack.
Sir, whatever destroyed our convoy's still out there.
Noted, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. Come on, Kilo. You heard the man.
I heard him. Doesn't mean I like him.
The museum was on the other side of the river, the side the COG no longer controlled. I thought maybe we could slip through unnoticed.
Yeah, nice. Kinda reminds me of my old wine cellar.
Wait a minute. You have a wine cellar?
Hey, look, a man gotta spend his money on something.
So this is the UIR sniper rifle.
This isn't a gun. It's a comrade.
It turned out that someone had designated the old town a Hammer of Dawn free fire zone. With our radios down, all we could do was rush through as fast as possible.
Everybody get into cover!
Little off the top there. Sorry about that.
There were only 4 of us. We had a better shot if we snuck through some buildings. It was obvious the evac hadn't gotten very far in Old Town. I wondered where everyone was. I know we're forbidden from using enemy weapons, Colonel, but to survive out there in the field, you have to know how to adapt. And I'm an adaptable man.
We got a healing Candace! Hit it!
Now I know why they needed reinforcements. Is that all of them?
Yeah, I doubt it.
I have trouble!
Man, I ain't never seen so many grubs in one place before.
I know. Let's just get inside.
Everyone in the balcony got wiped out, sir. Everyone?
Luma sent us. Where should we go?
You're not Onyx.
I'm Onyx.
No, you're not, Cadet. Stay here and defend this area. The East Wing is getting hammered.
Mid-hole, you got grubs incoming. We need you to take them out.
Perfect timing. Okay, we've been warned, Kilo. Grubs incoming!
Our problems weren't just on the ground. Something had been inking the sky real bad. Nemesis were everywhere. No wonder our comms didn't work.
Hey, they're on the move. Where are you? Left side, left side! The party got cracked, sir! Nice work. If it grunts, it dies. I don't want to hear that! Get those guns up and running! Look, we're down to 4 men in here! That should be 3 more than you need! Look!
Better you than me.
Dibs! That can't be all of them. Collect some gear and get ready for more.
Hayes, status report! Eagle, can you see Hayes' squad? Negative, sir! They're banging us up! We can't see anything! We're pulling back! Who's still with me? Eagle, can you cover? Where are those reinforcements? Sir, they're overrunning us. They are not! Sir, we've got to pull back! You think it's somehow gonna get better if we do? No, sir! We're not going anywhere! Any and all reinforcements, proceed to the East Wing. Black 4 is getting hammered over here.
If we don't hurry, they're not going to make it.
Black Force said they were losing the East Wing. He didn't mention they lost everything on the way there. The Grubs are obviously taking Halvo Base seriously. They've got some kind of elite shock troop soldier out there. Wears a funny one-eyed helmet. Who knows how they manage to aim so well?
Enemy spotted!
Not over yet, Kilo.
We hadn't heard anything else from Black 4, so we were going to find either bodies or a battle. Or an ambush.
You! Hold this room. There's something big out there.
Looks like that door's gonna give! When it does, start shooting!
I learned something today, Colonel. If it's shiny and looks important, the grubs will want to blow it up. Maybe we should build more Nasser Embry armor exhibits. They make great decoys.
Boomer! All right, refresh your weapons and get ready for more.
I hate that feeling.
What the hell is that?
That's the end of Halvo Bay.
There's only one way out of here.
Two, actually. One involves dying.
Following the Onyx felt like the right idea. It definitely wasn't.
Paddock, if you have any intel on that grub upstairs...
I do have intel. Stay away from it.
More intel, Colonel. In the archives, we found grub eggs of some kind. We could have smashed through or let them hatch. I've made tougher decisions.
Wait! Did you hear that?
Oh no! Hell no! I don't do bugs!
Get behind it! They look vulnerable back there! Got it!
Man, I thought the grubs walked around on two legs like normal people. Can we go now? Please?
I'm not scared of bugs! Stop these things!
Just in case regular grubs weren't upsetting enough. Everyone okay?
Grinder!
Fire in the hole! Through that hole!
Enemy spotted!
We got some more! That's enough slithering and enough eggs. I prefer to shoot at something that walked around on 2 feet for a while.
What have they done to my marksman?
A sniper rifle with no scope! Ha! Those grubs are real geniuses!
Radio check.
I got nothing.
I could hear voices again on our comm. Nothing too distinct. If we could make it back topside, we'd be online again.
I couldn't see. I could barely breathe. And then the grubs started coming in close.
Can you not see me?
Ooh, glad to be out of there. What's next?
Well, we call in and make sure Control knows what's going on.
Kilo to Control. I need Loomis.
What is it, Lieutenant?
Colonel, some grub riding a monster just wiped out every rifle at the museum. Request guidance.
Kill the grub, hold the museum.
Colonel, Paddock here. This grub, Goraznia, They called him Khan.
This isn't Groznia.
My army threw all we had at him.
Colonel, what about the light mass missile?
Cadet, leave strategy to men with bars. I don't want to hear a word from any of you until Paddock's boogeyman is dead and I can...
Missile work?
It's classified, but there's one here in Halvo. The inventor teaches at the academy.
Yeah, Professor Elliot. I worked in his lab at LaCroix before he went military. The missile draws power from refined emulsion. The more emulsion, the bigger the boom.
Courtesy of your big boom.
God.
How close were you to the impact point?
Close enough. That thing would burn up this entire city.
This one's low yield. After the Hammer of Dawn, Elliot stopped working on it.
How low yield?
Baird, or Lieutenant, to fire that thing, you have to get the targeting beacon, the launch codes, personally activate the missile on site, and get this all approved by command.
Control, Kilo here. So, we're gonna get the light mass missile online and use it to kill General Khan. Any objections?
Works for me. All right, come on, Cadet. We're going back to the academy. That's an order.
Cadet Hendrik, I'm curious to hear what it takes to convince an Onyx Guard cadet to steal one of the COG's most powerful weapons.
I was against it, sir.
That's right. Run to Daddy.
Maybe you could show me and the army you volunteered for a little respect.
I tried that, and look what it got me.
Cadet?
Colonel, I'm an academy cadet. I had to see if my friends were all right. A sewer line led from the museum to the academy, so we took it.
Did you encounter any locusts in the sewers, Cadet?
None, Colonel. They were all busy, topside. The academy had been destroyed by Karn. But the beacon in Professor Elliot's lab would allow us to guide that missile right to that monster. All we had to do was go and get it.
You COG have no idea how many spies the UIR sent into this academy. Too bad they all defected.
Long shots were the one thing we needed on that bridge. They were the one thing we didn't have.
Look out! On the side! Reaver incoming!
Our Reaver problem just doubled! On the side,
Time to go inside, right?
Yeah, find the light mass missile beacon, and then get the hell out of here.
Opening that door wasn't easy. I knew what I was gonna find on the other side. So I turned my heart off. It was the only way I'd make it.
What if the lab is busted up too?
It can't be. We need that beacon.
The Academy had a failsafe in case it was overrun by the UIR. A campus-wide flood of poison gas. That failsafe had just been tripped. Either we ran or choked to death.
And that's that. Now where, Cadet?
The Institute for Science and Technology. It's just through that door.
Well, fit him some more before he gets too close!
Come on, there's the lab entrance. One more step before entering the lab. The security station. Protocol had never felt more pointless. Something inside the lab set off the flame-away aerosol. I don't know what's in that stuff, but it didn't make for optimal soldiering.
I can smell it from here!
To the front!
Man, the lab looks different from the last time I was here.
You worked here?
I helped test some prototype weapons. Professor Elliot had a crush on me.
Oh, okay. This has got to be it.
It's not moving.
Its restraints are still in place. There should be a button around here.
You're kidding me, right? That's our beacon?
These units are tough, durable, and they can cloak. You'll grow to love them. I thought he could cloak.
Not on Academy grounds. Anti-cloaking fields. We'll have to protect it on the way out.
Bot, can you take us out of here?
From there, we had to follow the bot off campus, and make sure no one damaged him. Our bot was already pretty dinged up. We didn't know it yet, but a lot of Nemesis were about to arrive. We were gonna have to give our all to protect it. When the bot beeps and freezes, it means we've got company. He won't move till it's clear.
I think we all knew that, Cadet.
Actually,
Sharpen your pencils and let's move. Bot, which way?
Bot, help us out with the door.
What is it, little guy? Uh-huh. Something mean out there? Get ready to kill it.
What the hell?
I have never fought so hard for something that beeps so much.
Oh, they're coming in again. Get ready! That looks like all of them. It's back in protection mode, so protect it. I know I said this before, but that looks like all of them.
Major, I've got a bird's eye on the Academy. Few pockets of locusts, but I have negative contact on gears. We're taking Troy to fire, sir. Evading. Our rotor's pegged. Gotta be kidding. Damn it! No, come... Yeah! I can't... Mayday! Mayday! We're going down!
So we're done then, right?
For now, I think.
Following a strange bot across what was left of the Academy campus was Not how I imagined my day was gonna unfold. We had to switch to sidearms. I didn't mind. I want every snub pistol ribbon the Academy gives out.
We hear you, little guy. Hunker down and shields up. Kilo, protect the fire!
We passed through this courtyard on the way in. We're almost out of here.
Tripwire crossbow. Never seen one of these. Does this look kind of like a toy?
That's the Raven we saw earlier, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's scavenge whatever equipment we can. That's all we can do now.
Hey, we got a large force inbound, closing in on the Academy Square. I can see a crash raving. If you can hear you down there, they're almost on you. Looks like several dozen locusts, at least.
I couldn't understand it. Did you get any of that?
Loud and clear. Guns up!
There's some gear near the wreckage, at least. Colonel, it looks like Karn's getting serious military assistance from the local fauna. And they've got plenty of morale.
There's gotta be more coming, Kilo. Stay sharp and set up.
They're coming around!
Area clear. After you, little, flying guy.
Someone's gotta name this thing.
And that was it. The grubs left us alone for a little while. It was hard leaving the Academy. Someone has to go back there and bury those people.
So, Paddock. Are you here as Major Paddock of the UIR, or Private Paddock of the COG?
Whichever one you like less.
The Open Arms program may have given you our uniform, but you and I remain enemies.
Fine. Let's settle this like enemies then.
Hey, that's enough!
Stand down. You Garaznys weren't known for treating prisoners very well. I'm sure you know nothing about it.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You don't seem like a man who takes orders. Why even follow Baird?
You might say I had an ulterior motive. Ever since I was a boy, I'd heard about the mansions of Halvo Bay. When I was in the UIR, I looked forward to the day when my army would march through these streets as victors. Life has a funny way of surprising you.
The grubs tore this neighborhood apart.
Your professor lives up here? Are we sure he's still alive?
No, we are not.
We arrived out of ammo. Lucky for us, we found some rich fool's private armory, filled with Nashers and sawed-offs.
Grubs coming in! We need to keep moving. We have a long way to go to Elliot's house.
I got a statue like that in my atrium.
You have an atrium.
That's a cluster! Take it down! Enemy spotted!
We had the bot, but we still needed the launch codes for the Lightmass missile. Baird and Sophia's friend, Professor Elliot, was the only one who had them. The grubs had been waiting for someone. Since no one else was around, they were probably waiting for us.
Lieutenant, I think we can get to Elliot through that house.
Grinder!
Colonel Loomis, Omega 2 just took out the airport cedar. Colonel, can you hear me, sir? Sir?
Barely, son. What's your status?
They've got some big grub out here leading the attack, sir.
Young man, you're fighting animals. Push them into the sea. Do you understand me?
Sir, I don't think...
Do you understand me?
Sir, that thing's got 3 more cedars with him. I mean, I think that's what disrupted our communication, sir.
You either hang up and fight, or I come out there and shoot you myself!
Sir, but I... No!
Damn it, son!
Looks like Karn just canceled the airport evacuation.
By the time Karn was gone, there wasn't an airplane left in Groznia. Step by step, we were getting closer to Elliot's mansion. I kept thinking, who could live through all this? Someone left explosive traps to keep away looters. The trap we hit was on a timer, so we needed to get out of there fast.
Don't let those freaked out grubs
The professor's mansion was on the other side of that chasm. We were getting close. Somehow, some of the locusts had gotten behind us. We wouldn't last long in the middle. This professor's mansion, it's fighting back?
His home security system. There's no way we'll get past it.
So we came all this way for nothing.
There's another entrance not too far from here. Friends and family entrance, you might say.
So, you must know this professor pretty well.
Well enough. It's this way.
Barrier's down!
What was that?
Mortars! The grubs are gonna flatten that house if we don't stop them.
Looks like he went all to business.
Heads up, Kilo! We got more incoming! Order! Incoming!
We got one! 3 more!
Our mission changed yet again. Before we could get the codes from Sophia's professor friend, we had to find and kill those mortar squads. To get those mortars meant facing 2 kinds of incoming. They say you don't feel it when a one-shot hits you.
Another mortar! Let's shut him up!
Hostiles!
Anyone spot those mortars?
Sounds like they're coming from that big building! Got him! Got the other one!
We had 1 mortar squad left to find and kill. There wasn't much time.
One of our best weapons! Bush is Gorazny for bull!
Another rich idiot filled his garden with sentry guns. Whoever he was, I hope he died screaming.
No sign of our last mortar!
He's got to be up ahead!
Ah, just the grub we're looking for! Pop him, Kilo!
No prisoners today! Yeah! No more mortar squad!
But plenty more grubs over there!
Cadet, can you take us into Elliot's house now?
Of course, sir. It's through that gate.
Sophia took us to the professor's secret entrance. We all knew what was up with the two of them by this point.
What do we do if this professor friend of yours is incapacitated?
We tell the bot to hack his computers. He'll have the codes in his mainframe.
So, you're solid, Cadet?
Like a brick, sir.
It was quiet in the professor's mansion. The quietest it had been all day. Then, we saw Elliot.
This isn't good. Bot, we still need the launch codes. Try to hack into Elliot's computer.
Hello, Dr. Elliot. You have one new message from Elliot, Nora.
Kurt, we reached the shelter and there's too many people here. It's really bad. I don't know what to do. You told us the shelter would be safe, but there's fighting outside now. It's really close. You told us to come here. You told us it would be safe.
So that's that.
Hello, Dr. Elliot.
I'm sorry, Cadet.
He was my teacher, Lieutenant. Whatever else happened, happened.
So, what did happen?
He was married, with kids. I moved on.
Power outage. Outside defense is rebooting. Please wait.
Wait! What's happening?
I don't know. The bot fried something, obviously. He probably broke into the system that way.
Power outage. Outside defense is rebooting. Please wait.
Ben! Your stupid bot broke the house!
The grubs are gonna pour into this place while those defenses reboot. Bot, hack into the mainframe and grab those launch codes. The rest of you, help me hold them off!
Power outage. Outside defense is rebooting.
That didn't take long.
Please wait.
Grinder!
There's no way that's the last of them. Set up defenses now, Kilo. We need to keep them away from the bot. Okay, the bot's got the mainframe door open. Now we can hack directly into the system and grab those launch codes.
I thought he was getting the launch codes.
Elliot's got about a dozen different firewalls on those codes, okay?
I don't even know what that means!
Berserker! Somebody get a scorcher and torch that thing!
To the run!
The bot's done here, and so are we. Let's roll.
We had the launch codes, and we left. I was surprised. I kind of liked a few of the mansions I saw today. Maybe when this is all over, I'll take one for myself. Who's left to say no?
Private Augustus Cole, you've been atypically quiet until now.
Y'all, listen up. All we gotta do is...
assume you actually listen to your crash ball coach from time to time?
Trash ball. You're not a fan.
Pretend war? No. How are you finding the real thing?
I've been more comfortable.
Then unburden your mind.
Next, we headed for Onyx Point.
That facility's location is classified, Private.
I toured Harbor a few years back. One of your generals was a big fan. Took me on a tour. The beach was all dressed up with frag traps. First time I ever saw a locust smart enough to do that.
This place is a goddamn hornet's nest!
I never trained for amphibious assault!
The grenade traps hardly slowed us down. Put that in your report, Colonel. First time I was on Onyx Point, my tour guide was drunk. So was I. Even back then, the place had bad security.
Cole, any of this look familiar?
The last time I was here, shit, I wasn't taking notes, brother. The sirens made it pretty clear we were about to take heat from our own team. Having no contact with control had its downside.
Hey, a silverback! I heard about these things. Okay, no reason to waste time out here. Let's go.
Couldn't tell which way led to the light man's missile. Kept opening up the heaviest looking doors. Eventually, we picked the right one.
I suppose we'll know this missile when we see it.
Picked up some of those boom shields. Figure another layer between us and the grubs was a good idea. You know what? It was. I think we picked the wrong door!
All right, so how are we getting out of here?
Let's look for something up ahead.
The place was huge. I knew finding that missile wasn't gonna be easy. Guess that's the point of hiding it there.
Karn's taken the port. I had friends stationed there.
We all did. Getting left with torque bows and breeze shot is my only option. Not part of my training. Okay. I've definitely been here before. Let's head towards the elevator.
Snipers on the ridge! Enemy spotted!
I gotta say, Grub Guns got a big bang. Kinda like me on a bad day.
More grubs on the ridge! Take them out! We don't have any cover!
So Colonel, I think you might want to send a battalion out to Onyx Point when we're done here. The grubs seem to like that place. Colonel, the wind blowing out there on Onyx Point wasn't making our job any easier. Believe me.
Lieutenant, you have to tell him what we're doing.
All right.
Colonel Loomis, Lieutenant Baird here.
Lieutenant, what is your position?
Onyx Point. We've just activated the light mass, and we're about to...
Not another goddamn word, Lieutenant. That missile is sitting in that silo for a reason.
Colonel, you have no idea what you're up against.
I know exactly what I'm up against. The grub who killed a bunch of worthless Indies. I'd shake the bastard's hand if I could.
Then you and your men will die.
Lieutenant, arrest Private Paddock and remain on that rock. Actually, no. Cadet Hendrick, arrest Paddock and Lieutenant Baird if he resists you.
This is Omega 2. We're pinned down 2 blocks from the museum. We need an evac.
We're mobilizing, Sergeant. We can have a Raven to you in an hour.
We don't have an hour.
We could be there a whole lot sooner.
I'm gonna rescue Omega.
That's a coincidence. So am I.
It's done.
Where to, Damon?
Back to the mainland. Gears need our help.
Grubs must have bumped the button somewhere. I guess they're used to the dark, because it sure didn't slow them down.
That missile's useless if the grubs can get to it.
We can use the bot to seal the door from the other side.
The door was the only way back to the missile lab, and now it was shut tight. It was time to get back to the beach.
How did you get off that island, Private?
Oh, that was the fun part. The Grubs wanted to take back that fort pretty bad. They came back at us with one-shots. You know why they call them that, right?
I'm getting real tired of that sound.
Hey, Bob, knock it off! The beach is clear.
Stay alert, Kilo.
I get it. The bot's always right, and I'm always wrong.
Keep your eyes peeled for ammo before more show up.
We got a lot to do today, Damon. We moving?
We need to make sure that's the last of them. Okay, Kilo, let's hope this is the last of them.
We can take one of those boats back.
That's the plan. Let's go finish this, Kilo.
You people astound me. want to consider getting back out there and fighting, Captain?
Sir, they're right outside!
Then it'll be a short walk.
This is crazy.
I'm waiting on you. Finish up.
The light mass missile was ready to launch. We needed to find Karn, get the beacon close to him, and fire. And where was Karn? Well, Omega knocked out his cedars at the museum. I figured he'd want to deal with that personally. There were turrets ahead and grubs. A lot of grubs. Karn knew we were close.
Hey, was these grubs just waiting for us? Or is it just me?
Colonel Loomis, Karn had already wiped out several Onyx companies. Did you really think you had things under control? These grubs are smarter than we think.
First take Creepy, then add Crawley, then add to that Lightning Fast. Not a pretty picture, is it, Colonel?
Paddock, I hope this victory stuff doesn't, you know.
Don't worry. Once this war's over, we can go back to trying to kill each other. Like normal people.
Centipede!
Kilo of patrols coming in. Let's set up a little surprise. Okay, split up. 2 left side, 2 right side.
That was fun, but we need to get away from these patrols.
I bet we can reach the rooftops if we head up there.
The closer we got to Karn, the more elite his protection was. Even without any insignias, I could tell some locusts get more training than others.
Bot, introduce yourself to that door.
Oh man, looks like we're the talk of Grubland.
Protect the bot while he's hacking that door, Kilo. All right, Kilo, we're clear to the rooftops.
Earlier in the day, Old Town seemed deserted, even though it hadn't been properly evac'd. Where did everyone there go? Now we knew. The rooftops. They thought they'd be safe. They thought wrong.
Bodies on the floor, Kilo.
Let's hope they died quickly.
Long shots and bull-talks. With our guns empty, they were all we had. Both incredibly useful weapons, but not under these circumstances.
Ben! Some old friends have dropped by to chat.
Grab quick grapples! Shoot him up! Don't let him up!
I have a strange feeling we're being hunted.
Karn's probably put some locust bounty on our heads.
Tell me we're finally getting close to that museum.
Karn was sending in his best grubs. I was starting to wonder if maybe he was afraid of us.
There was hardly any ammo on those rooftops, and yet again our guns were dry. There were a few Boltocks around. We'd have to make sure every shot hurt.
Where are they going?
Nowhere good.
Save some ammo.
Know just how you can join him. Don't attack them. Stay out of sight. Okay, where are we meeting, Clark? Clark's dead. I just got here. Okay, where are we meeting? I just got here. I'm going to the evac area, like the announcements say. Oh boy, you're new, aren't you? What do you mean? You know what? Forget it. Okay, so do we shoot these cop guys too, or what? Shoot the cop guys? They're trying to help us. Okay, are you sure about that? I don't know. Look, I mean, I heard they were charging for evac. You don't have the money, you can't even get out. It's not cool. Oh man, I'm definitely stuck here.
They're on!
More grubs with grappling hooks!
That's it! Come on, Kilo, the museum's close. I'm buying. Only a little bit more until we reach the museum. Of course, killing Karn meant sacrificing the bot. I didn't feel great about that. But, the hell with it. I could build another bot.
We can't hold them up forever, Control. We need that evac.
We're working on it, Sergeant.
We've got wounded, Control. Why don't you send Loomis's Raven for us?
Colonel Loomis is preparing to lead the assault on the museum, Sergeant.
Yeah, tell him good luck with that.
Karn knew we were close. That meant there was probably something nasty between us and him. If we were lucky, we probably could outrun it.
We're almost there, Kilo!
I can't wait to drop our missile on that big-ass grub's head. Come on, people! The end is in sight!
Bye-bye.
All right, looking good. Any last words for our pal?
What? The bot?
What's its name anyway?
Jack. No. It's Troy.
That's a terrible name.
You won't have it for long.
Cadet Hendrick, what is your position?
We're aiding another unit, sir.
What unit? Did you stay on the island as ordered?
Colonel, if we don't fire the light mass, everyone in Halvo Bay is going to die.
Lieutenant, listen carefully. That weapon is being saved by smarter men than we for a purpose. If you fire it, I will have you tried and shot.
Fine, I'll see you in court. I suggest you take cover, sir.
That's Karn's personal guard. We don't have much time.
I thought if we killed Karn, the grubs would just stop fighting. I guess this war is gonna make a pessimist out of me yet. Look, Karn needed to die. If that was the wrong call, Colonel, you can go ahead and shoot me. Dust was everywhere. Dust and who knows what else. We couldn't see, couldn't aim, could barely shoot.
Looks like he went all to business.
There's gotta be more coming, Kilo. Stay sharp and set up.
I told you to stay on that island, Lieutenant. This court has reached a final verdict. Any last words?
Men like you are why I fought the Cog.
We saved a lot of people today.
Yeah, including your ass.
No final words from you, Lieutenant?
Maybe you have a point, sir. We saved, what, 1,000 people? The light mass missile was designed to save millions. I know that. But if Karn had taken Halvo, we might have lost a chance to save anyone.
More useful?
Yeah, I took that too.
What's up with nerds? That's the last one. Can we leave now?
No objection from me, Cole.
We should have been out there fighting tonight. That's the Raven we came in on.
We'll be leaving in it too. If I know the Locust, they'll be throwing smoke. Keep your eyes open.
Sir, Colonel Loomis just abandoned us. Permission to call him an asshole, sir.
Permission to call him whatever you want, Cadet. Come on, Kilo, through the door! That Raven's not sitting out there because it likes us.
I think I might be fading, brother. We can't keep this up forever.
You're exhausted, I know. Hey, I am too. Keep your distance from him. No matter what, don't let him hit you. I thought killing Karn was gonna decrease the amount of grubs in Halvo Bay.
Dang, those doors ain't gonna hold.
Lieutenant, I don't know if I can make it much farther.
We're all tired, Cadet, and we've made it this far. Don't leave cover unless you have to.
Getting close. I can almost smell that Raven, baby. Come on. Hey, Paddock, you saved Loomis and he took off.
He did. I guess I'm gonna have to kill him later.
These bodies shouldn't be left here.
I don't like it any more than you do, Cadet. Looks like we can get close or closer.
Either way works for me, baby. Flip out! Enemy spotted! Raven's over to the left!
See that ammo dump?
Yes, it's on fire. I don't think it will be much help to us.
That's what I'm worried about. We need to get out of here before it explodes.
Colonel, where did you come from?
I was killing all the grubs you missed!
Hostiles! They're dancing, people!
Colonel, are we getting on that Raven so you can actually shoot us somewhere else?
Boogeyman? Doesn't look so tough.
Scrubs aren't gonna let him go down without having something to say about it.
What do we do?
We take our time.
There's a difference between war and cruelty.
War is cruelty. And this one's not over. A word, Lieutenant? That's the last time anyone's going to address you as Lieutenant. I'm dropping the charges, but you'll never be an officer again.
Yeah, why should all these brains be wasted on an officer? Sir.
Private.
Never.
No wonder I was supposed to keep an eye on you.
On me? For what?
I guess they thought you might try to steal our military technology. Which you did.
Illegally access military technology. There's a difference.
Pardon me, Lieutenant Baird.
It's Private Baird now. Loomis just demoted me.
My congratulations.
Couldn't have done it without you.
I think that means I might be in charge.
Perfect.
Cole, do we have this much tension between us?
Yeah, I think we